Hello and welcome back to the channel. If you're new, this is One Man Pan Man, eBay reselling business. I specialise in Le Creuset, nothing other. And today we have this haul from Vinted that we're going to open up and see if any of the boxes have been worth purchasing. Some of them could be damaged, let's face it. So we'll set you up on the other camera and see what's inside.
So, vintage sniping. I say sniping, it's not like it's clothes where they could be gone in milliseconds. The stuff on the vintage tends to stick around for a little bit. You get half a chance of getting it. Just keep your notifications and stuff turned to the right settings. But you can always spot a vintage parcel from miles away. It's what people pack them in. It's the best thing ever. Sometimes it's better to just see what parcel you get rather than what you've bought and see what's inside it. But we have this one, so a bit of tissue paper to soften the blow, and then just a plastic box like you've just got a hamster from the local pet shop. So inside, an omelette pan or tiny frying pan. Then they come in 20 centimeters and they come in 18 centimeters. The 18s are harder to find, but they are out there. Very standard, great for just frying an egg in. It's a perfect size pan for frying an egg in. And also people who like to camp a bit, or if you have a motorhome or get away for the weekend or whatever, these are great to just have hidden away in your motorhome. They're also part of like a 2-in-1, so they're a frying pan and they also act as a lid for a saucepan as well. So it's a great little thing. So they're not too expensive. Well, everything Le Creuset is a bit of a pricey game, but for a 2-in-1 thing you can pay from eBay about 80-ish quid. New, obviously it's a lot more, but I don't think that's too bad for something that will last a real long time. But that was a great frying pan anyway. Rambling then. Fairly alright condition. It'll get refurbed and come up not too bad. They tend not to be too beaten up, those frying pans. I think a lot of people just prefer a bigger one, so sort of they get used for a bit and then hid away in the cupboard. I think that's why they stay dirty. But second vintage snipe is just this little kettle. So litre wise, I think it's 1.4 or maybe 1.6. I can't remember what they are, but great little colour. This will go. Obviously, it's beginning to get spring in the UK and then on to summer. It's a perfect little thing to have knocking around. Looks great. All the colours look great. I'm not sure what the colour's called. It's not the nectar because it's not quite dark enough, but really nice in condition-wise inside. So inside of the Creuset kettles, it has like a starry sky sort of look when they're new but not been used an awful lot. If they go like rusty or a lot of lime scale, obviously you know someone's had the use out of them. But if they're black, fairly sort of shiny with like stars sort of look inside, then you know it's relatively new. So our third item from Vinted, boxed well. This guy must be a pro. Size wise, I'm gonna guess another pan. All ceramic, no frying pan. So real dirty. Tiny little blue pan again, 20 centimetre. Absolutely ruined on the outside. But the cooking surface looks barely used. So they've also looked after the inside a bit, but not really been asked to wash the outside. But again, fairly easy to clean up. Drop it in solution, it'll come out looking virtually brand new. Get it listed. Good colour as well, the blue. Blue is sort of a popular all around this sort of colour. Same with the green, orange and blue. And I'll throw white in there as well. You'll never have a problem selling if you're going to niche down on colours. You've got your greys, reds, blacks, yellow. They may hover a little bit, but the others sell out. No issue. So here we have a shallow casserole dish, or brazier. I think that's what Le Creuset call them, braziers. So great for like paella, frying your own things in them if you want to fry your own things. Condition wise on this one is just a light bit of staining really. The base needs a little bit more work, but the enamel looks good, it shines, inside shines, shows it's been looked after, or not used an awful amount, just not been cleaned very well. But 30 centimetre, so you get 30, you get 26 and 22. I've never seen a big one than 30, personally, not in the shallows anyway. Though you can get like a medium height casseroles now from the Creuset. You get the full like deep general casserole, you get mid and then you get shallow. So whether that goes slightly bigger than 30, I'm not sure. So our fourth parcel. We're on a roll at the minute, but they're all from Vinted and they're not damaged, which is unusual. I've stopped really buying ceramics off Vinted. People literally just send them in a jiffy bag and then act surprised when you've told them that it's broken in transit and they can't believe it. But there are them people out there. Leave them to their own thing. So we have casserole dish in the volcanic orange or flame, whichever one you prefer to say. The original Le Creuset colour. This will sell no matter what, just because of that. Condition wise, looks like it's had a bit of a life. It'll clean up, might be a little bit more wear through the enamel, but if people don't want to use it for cooking in, it's still perfectly fine to cook with. But baking, if you ever get a Le Creuset dish that's cheap or it's got a chip in it and you don't want to make a meal in it, like sauce, etc., just use it for baking breads. It's perfect for that. Lined with grease-proof paper. And if you don't want to use it for that, and it's more of a decoration, you can have it just as a decoration if the outside's fine, or you can stick it on your windowsill and grow your herbs and stuff out of it if you wanted to. There's always a use for them. So I think this is the last box. I can't remember how many I had. But this is, I was expecting something to be damaged when I picked it up from the shop. I feel like I just hear things jangling, and that's never a good sign anyway. But we have, these were cheap for the reason we're about to see. Colour wise, like I said earlier, quite a bit bland in a way. But they're just nice when they're clean as well. They have a nice clean look to them, the whites, because they have the white interior as well. Obviously, all over Le Creuset has a creamy interior, whereas the white saucepans and white casseroles have a white interior. So when they look virtually unused, they just look really nice to look at, to catch your eye, even though they're just white. But checking the wrap in there, because this one has a crack in it, and I obviously just double check the listing, and it wasn't there. But if it was eBay, I'd probably go back to the person, just say there's a partial refund. Only like a 15-20 quid or something, it's alright just because of the damage, but Vinted, it is not worth it. We'll do a video on that at some point. Vintage customer service and the way they deal with returns or damages or loss or delays are crap. That's the reason there's no fees on Vinted, because if they charge fees, no one would use them. The service is horrendous. But we have a set of 5 Le Creuset saucepans. No lids, quite a little cheaper, and obviously no handles, no hook eyes either. But condition wise, that's the reason I got them, is the condition of all of them was really good. I think the most worn one is a size 20, and even that's light staining. I have loads and loads spare handles, spare hook eyes from pans that I've either got purely for the handles because the pan themselves have been damaged, or just things that have arrived damaged and I've had to throw the actual pan and just take the handle off beforehand. So 5 handles on these, no lids. I would search for them, but...
So, that is it for today. There's all the books we've unboxed. These here, I have plenty of spare handles, knobs, bits and bobs in there to get those back up. The only thing I will try and find is lids, but getting 5 in white, all the same style as well, might be tricky. But if you enjoyed the content, then please subscribe, like and comment the video. There'll be more content on its way. I'll try and get 2 videos out a week if possible. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.